Whoa!
Like, so many of them are you'd go to, like, game facts from 2006, and it's all giant wall of text. And
Yeah.
just,
So I've taken the first thing down, the elevator.
okay, so
I'm guessing I
You're
can only confirm the direction that I'm going, so this is fine. So I've just gone forward and then forward again. So I'm at the first choice now of like left or right. Oh no, you have to press A. So
right.
I'm just gonna get to the end and like you just tell me. See, I think you get to the end and you go back to the beginning. So what should I do?
The first intersection, go right.
Okay.
Follow the path down to the end.
Okay. So first one, go right, follow it to the end. And you can see why already this will take a fucking age to complete, can't you?
Yeah.
If you fuck this up. So follow this to the end. Ooh,
Yep,
thunderstorm
then
outside.
Yeah, it was bad around here like an hour or two ago.
Must have just made it over to Sheffield. That's really nice. I do think my curtains in the other room are open though, so I might have to go through the other room and just like check that my windows aren't going to blow through. So give me a set to do that actually before we continue, because I'm worried like, wait a minute, if it's windy and my curtains are open, or my window's open, that might fuck up my washing. So one sec again.
Oh dear. I'm just waiting for the moment to see like Karl come back through, just piss wet through. Just the windows were open. Ah! Oh dear. Glad we got in our washing.
Yeah, like the tea towel that I was just drying on the balcony was like, oh god. Okay, so what do I do here?
It says take the sphere and insert it into the pedestal.
So take this one here.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, pedestals can hold two.
And then push the pedestal and ride it back up to the previous area.
Got it. Do nothing. Like, look,
It says
just
here-
how long does this animation take of like fucking hell?
So it says ride it back up to the previous area, ignore the first intersection, and then go right at the second.
Okay. Look at Titus's face.
That's such a weird camera angle. What?
It's like they're trying to be experimental with it, aren't they?
So it's saying ignore the first intersection and go right at the second.
Yep, no problem. And then what do I do when I go right at the second one?
Take one sphere from the pedestal, insert it into the slot here. It opens up a new section.
So go right here then, yeah? Oh, for fuck's sake, did I click the right one? I hope I did. I went left.
No. Ignore the first intersection, go right at the second.
Oh, okay, so let's push that back. It's just so annoying. It takes so fucking long to do any of this. It's very difficult as well to...
I like as well how I've said this, and this one's just a wall of text.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and turn right now. You've got to time it just right, look.
Ah, okay.
There we go. And it makes it annoying as well, because it flashes green on a thing that's green, and it's like, for fuck's sake.
So yeah, take a sphere and insert it into that slot.
Yeah, no problem. In it goes. This opens up a new path for us.
And then it says ride it all the way back to the starting section.
Got it.
Ride the pedestal all the way back to the starting point.
And this is why we're using a guide for this one. So if you make up one, like, think if you have to go all the way around like twice, it's just... So just ride it all the way around to the start. Got it. And this is just something like you think for like the HD remaster, just make it go faster. So what do I need to do now?
Ignore the first one and then go left at the second.
Get the second sphere again, yeah. So get the sphere out of this one, I imagine.
Yeah, take the sphere from there and then go back to the starting point.
Just how many times have it's like asked us like go all the way around again? We're only like 3 steps into this puzzle.
And the fact that everything looks so indistinguishable, it's like, at least in the last one there was a clear just room structure.
Yeah. And this is the one as well where you can never come back, I don't think. I don't think you can come back into this one. So if you fuck it up for this, like all the rest you can get back into, this is one that I don't think you can.
Back to the starting point we go.
No problem.
And then
oh yeah.
First intersection, head right to get to the lower area.
Got it. So set
And
Kids
then-
Prime. Taking that money off Jeff Bezos.
Take a left at the glyph here.
Okay.
So go down and then take a left at the glyph.
Yep. So I have to time it exactly right as well. So I have to press A when it gets to the left bit. I hope I got this right. Otherwise, it's going to send me... Oh, no. I got it wrong, look, Lucas.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure I pressed it on that once and I've got to wait again.
It looked like you got that right, but...
It's because it's green. Oh, I thought I got it right there as well. Let's go all the
well,
way around
go
again.
back. Yeah. So yeah, go down, and then we'll take a left.
I'm trying. It's really difficult.
Yeah, I'm just reciting
Nope,
it so
fucked
that
it up. Because I was waiting for it to press the...
while you go around, I don't want you to like forget which one we're going.
As you can see, you have to press it as it's the arrow that points the direction as you go over it, but sometimes you go too quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sorry for like people arriving at this point, but
This
you know
is the
what?
worst part of the game, yeah.
This is like, it's better to at least go through this really just boring with a guide than spend forever here.
I got it wrong again.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because you can't see it because they've zoomed in 16:9.
Right.
So I can't see what colour it is. I'm going over it. So I go all the way around again. I don't understand how it's not just... It gives you the choice when you go over it, rather than having to press A at the right time.
The time in it is just so stupid.
Nope, missed it again. Because
I don't understand why you just don't get to an intersection and go...
Left or right?
I want to go right.
No, I have to press A as it points right. So I pressed A there, but I pressed A when the arrow was pointing forward, which means I just keep going forward. So for this one, just mash. But you can't mash on the one down here. You have to get it exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So what do I do now?
Ignore the first and second intersection. Go right at the third.
Okay.
Fucking hell, that's speed.
Otherwise, I go right off the edge. Dead. Luckily, you get to try a couple more times, okay? At least it gives you a choice here, look. This one gives you a choice, but you don't get a choice for any others.
So try and go right at the end, yeah?
Yeah, let me move my camera.
And then it's saying, take a sphere and put it into the slot here. It'll unlock a new path with a purple glyph.
Which is what I want. Give me my sphere. This is why I want you here, Lucas. It's like, this is one you have to like brute force as a kid, and it took, I want to say like 3 hours. So God. I want it. So what do you want me to do now?
Sorry. So push the pedestal back onto the track, ride it south back to the starting point.
So we're going all the way back to the start, got it. It just drives us straight off. What now?
It says ignore the first and then go right at the second.
Okay.
So take the glyph sphere here and put it into the pedestal.
That's I'm waiting. Whoa! Mash A. Okay. So you've got to mash as you go over these bits. Get this glyph sphere. Also as well, like, think about how acrobatic Tidus was, like, you know, going over all those, like, wires. Why can't I just crawl over this?
So it says take the glyph sphere from... Oh no, sorry. Go right at the third. Take the glyph sphere from the pedestal, insert it into the slot far north to obtain the destruction sphere.
Okay, got it. So we just got to go get that from where we just opened up, yes?
I guess so, yeah.
I've got to mash A as quickly as possible here. Mash. Oh, you can see I was like Tidus just like facing oblivion like a man. Just absolutely no fear in his eyes.
When it's using like north as directions, I'm like, what does that mean?
The thing is, north and south is like, north usually means forward, but in a game we've already moved like 3 times round. Remove glyph sphere. Insert the glyph sphere. Gimme. So I get my destruction sphere. Put that destruction sphere in. Where are we taking this destruction sphere?
Okay. So.
No, no. Ooh.
Well, hang on.
I almost like pushed it in without like getting rid. Because if like you get on while you're holding it. Yep.
Push the pedestal, ride it again north back to the starting point.
Okay, on my way.
Ignore the first, turn right at the second again. and then insert the destruction sphere into the slot where you got the glyph sphere, which will open another path.
Another path. Like, why do I get a choice at this one? But all the rest I've got to guess. So ignore the first one, go for the second.
Ignore the first, turn right at the second, and put the destruction sphere to where you got the glyph sphere.
Got it. We're on our way. We're on our way. Why no chat? Because the chat's right there. We can see it. I just tend not to put chat on screen because it takes up screen real estate for something that's not valuable to the people watching back on YouTube. So they can't interact with it. Oh, what's opening up? Oh, you thought it was tough before. Now we gotta go fucking horizontal, mate. So where do we go now?
Hang on, I'm just catching up.
In we go.
So ride the pedestal all the way back north to the starting point, and then turn right at the third one again. Can you not just turn right at the third one?
I guess
now?
I could here.
It says take the bevel sphere here and put it in the pedestal.
Yep. Look at that, min-maxing this shit. So you wanted me to do that entire thing again?
Yeah, for some reason.
I guess it's like that way of like, we just want to make sure in case someone fucks it up.
Ride the pedestal back to the starting point, go to the first intersection.
Got it. Like, imagine how long this would take if we didn't have this guide.
And then here, go up and get the chest east for a HP sphere. So you want to go?
Yeah.
No, is that right?
You said right, didn't you? Is that what you said?
Yeah, right at the first intersection, yeah.
I think it is.
Or does it mean like
the first?
Yeah.
I wish it was clearer. Okay. Try that again. Come on, side us. Just this camera angle's great. Like the absolute.
This is the one that gets me.
Keep in mind, Una is like the last we saw was on a fucking radar screen. Oh fuck's sake! No, no, no!
Well, back we go.
No! I was mashing A. Fuck this.
So is the HP sphere, is that the thing that, like, the secret?
Yes. Whatever it is that you get from the destruction sphere is what you want. Like, it doesn't matter what the actual item is as long as you pick it up for the playthrough.
Right, okay.
That's the only thing that matters. So as long as you pick it up, that's the important thing.
So I think it's saying go right here.
Yes. Mash A as quick as I can. Oh! Oh! Almost overshot that.
Pulling you back like, no. So go up and get the chest east for a HP sphere.
Let's do this. I guess this is the path that I opened up. Woo! Because this will be a dead end, but now we can go down this little secret path that we opened up. I'm glad it doesn't make me try and guess the diagonal.
Yeah.
That'd be horrendous. So there's a chest up here, yeah? Yes! Yeah. Excellent, now where?
Chest just there. This will reveal a shiny panel on the floor. Step on it to make the pedestal appear next to you. Take one sphere from the pedestal, insert it into the slot on the right.
Unless this is one where you have to get the destruction sphere by default, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
It feels like this feels like the critical path. So maybe this is one where they
instead.
It says what, sorry?
It's oh yeah, okay, that was just written poorly. Push the pedestal to the west, left, and then ride it to get the chest with a night lance at the other side.
Fuck yeah. Why did you get so many things like Kimari out of these things? Like so many of them like Kimari exclusive upgrades. Night lance. Where now?
And then it just says go back and up the stairs to the right.
Perfect. So I guess you must have to get this one by default then, maybe.
Sounds like that's it, yeah. So Xanarkand after that, so
perfect.
That looks like it's it.
That was so much easier than I thought. Like, thank God for that, eh? What a ball
I
ache
can
that
see
could
how
have been.
that would be horrible without a guide.
Because it's just trial and error. And the trial and error takes like all fucking day.
And that just wouldn't have made a nice viewing experience. For
No,
everyone.
it would have been like 2 straight hours of me being like, for fuck's sake! Yeah, so what did you get? You got a Knight's Lance. What the fuck's a Knight Lance?
A Night Lance and a HP Sphere is what we got.
Oh, you increase your strength by a bunch, but I'd rather have magic plus 20% than strength plus 15. There's already enough people doing damage on our team. Oh, let's go. Woohoo! Let's leave, baby. So now we can get Anima when we get access to the airship.
Oh, cool.
Yuna? Inside, maybe? Then what are we standing here
Oh
for?
no.
Ugh, I like this. You ready? Break in.
Hey!
I might also just keep the guide up for the next part.
Why? Oh, the bit with Yuna.
This doesn't look like fun.
It's not. Yeah, fuck your religion.
Oh. Wait, what?
Huh?
So, Karl, I scrolled down a bit,
Yes.
and it says, go to the next room and face the boss. Return after defeating the boss for the Destruction Sphere. Here is the solution for the Destruction Sphere, blank.
Well, I think we got the destruction sphere, so we opened up the path.
That's not what it's saying. It's saying come back after defeating a boss for the next Destruction Sphere.
What's that?
Is there 2?
Of faith. They join with the sun.
So I guess double check that then.
And together receive the Aeon.
So we followed it what it said, so.
They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites.
So it seems like we got
The
it.
dead should be allowed to rest.
This is where you get a glimpse as well of like what's the next Aeon we're gonna get. Ugh.
Yuna!
No. You should see on voice Bahamut, who's super rad in this game.
Yeah, saying Bavel's one can't be missed, but maybe it's because it's the Xanakand one.
Oh right, if he's talking about the Xanakand one, yeah.
Oh, is that not the next thing in the guide?
No, maybe
just
that's
the-
a guide for the destruction spheres, and it says like
It
the
must just be that's where the next Destruction
yeah. So I was
Sphere
gonna
is.
say I don't remember there being a boss fight after this.
Yeah, yeah.
I expect it
You
was
must have the guide on
mustn't
destruction
be
spheres.
a walkthrough. It's just the Destruction Sphere guide.
Yeah.
Of course it will.
Fuck you, Kinnock.
Yeah, that next puzzle
So-
did not look fun either.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's put channel points on. Let's see if anyone. Because this is the best Aeon in the game, so.
And that's an 8-character limit. For
8
everyone.
character limit. Bahamut, the best Aeon, can break the damage limit by default turn 1. The only one who does that. He breaks the damage limit on his own. Because he's fucking Bahamut. So I'll leave that up for a minute. So people decide names. I'm still going to call him Bahamut, but I'll give people a chance if they want to give him a name.
And if no one's quick on the mark, I'm going to call it Buster Nut, so get in there quick.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, Lucas? Really? You're going to play me like this?
No one's allowed to steal our joke now.
Someone's gonna, and then claim it as their joke. There we go. So Reginald, there we go. You know what? I don't mind Reginald. I don't mind Reginald. Reginald.
Redbot's just on a way to get a Reginald in all of our parties.
Like, Bahamut looks like a Reg. Like our Reg. Reginald. That's the way they've spelled it, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Looks like he needs a fucking registration plate, that's what he needs.
Reginald. Save current game. Yes. Save it with Bahamut. So I love as well, they give you Bahamut, but they don't let you summon him for like half an hour.
Yeah,
They
you don't.
proper blue ball you about getting Bahamut.
It's Bahamut, isn't it? They
Of course
know.
it is, yeah. Also, we're in court now.
The sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name.
Although that guy looks pretty cool.
He's pretty cool, but at the same time, he's speaking for like this oppressive religious government. I'm like, fuck you.
I didn't say he was cool.
He looks cool.
Looks can be deceiving, folks.
Summoner Yuna,
Reginald's a pretty solid, just all-round nickname, yeah.
He's not bad.
have sworn to protect the people of
Like
Yevon.
this. You've sworn to protect people. Yeah, I have. The fuck have you been doing about it?
She should just turn around and go, I am a person of Yevon.
You have inflicted
Protect
dire
me, you
injury
fucking
upon
bastard.
Maester Seymour Wado. Conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection.
This is what I hate about this. Is like, they're all wrong.
These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate.
Also, this character's not been introduced yet, and he's like, the fact that he just comes in and starts reading the riot act.
Your Grace,
Yeah, that is a bit strange.
the real traitor is Maester Seymour.
Do you have any proof?
He
No.
killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
You think as well at this point, Yuna will be like pretty much untouchable. It's like my dad killed Sin.
Haven't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
You can't be tried for killing the guy who's already dead.
Send the souls of the departed to the far plane.
I love that Seymour's like, yeah, what of it? I am dead. I killed my dad. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? It's great.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
No.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
This is another spoiler. This guy's also dead.
Oh, no. They all are the fuckers.
But I can't wait till we get a story about like Elon Musk is dead, but he's got like an AI in a body, so he can like still like shit post on Twitter.
Don't say that. So he can still, like, use the Twitter edit button and
Yeah,
from the grave.
he can still shit post.
You would have to send me to...
See, why is this guy not going fighting Sin? He's already dead. What's the worst that can happen? He dies again.
Why don't you just get this guy, Seymour, and Auron all together? Tell you what, you guys are already dead. Go take it on.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided.
There's that thing as well of like, imagine being so shit at your job, a dead guy's more like qualified than you are.
Death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in spirit.
Yeah, you really look like you're like leading with authority there, mate.
Power is futile.
But what of Sin?
This is also like a big, like huge plot hole of if you die, dying doesn't really seem to be that big an issue. Like that guy's still walking around living. Seymour's
It's
still
only
walking
double
around.
death that seems to matter.
Yeah, being sent.
Telling me that too is futile.
Like Oren's walking around. Oren can still take part in activities. Like he has this like tactile sensation. He feels pain. He can eat seemingly. He can sleep.
It didn't miss too much, just that everyone that's alive is actually dead, and just everyone's a bellend that's already dead and thinks that living people are useless.
It's like being dead doesn't actually seem to be that much of a hindrance in this game.
Summoners give their lives. Sin cannot be truly defeated. Their rebirth cannot be stopped.
That's great. That's absolutely great. We keep sending these children to their death, but we know that none of them can ever truly kill Sin.
And him start talking there like, oh yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like death is inevitable. Well, it's not as if you're stood right here telling me that.
Never futile, but never ending.
And you never get a boss fight against this guy. Like, you should get a boss fight against him.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity.
No, the most important part is when we get to see Bahamut finally.
It is, yes. You do get a special voice line when you
This is
summon him
all
as well.
just like boring, shitty politics.
Yeah, it's filler.
That's what the bad, evil guys were bad and evil. It's like, alright.
And they're like, oh, we need to maintain our tenuous grip on power by silencing all that oppose us. It's like, yeah, we get it. We've seen a piece of meat. Ah, we're in prison!
Bad guy gonna bad guy, got it.
So what this, I remember seeing this image floating around at the start of lockdown, like there's two people during lockdown. One's tied. It's like, let me out. I want out right now. And one's just Oren, like, fuck this.
Some of us have already played video games before.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
Also, we can clearly fit through these bars.
Yeah, I hate that about prisons.
In video games.
Like, there's so many prisons, just in media in general, where the character can clearly just turn sideways and walk out of prison.
Because even like all the acrobatic shit Tidus has done, it wouldn't be that much of a difficult. Like, he wouldn't have that much difficulty getting to like that bridge that's like 12 foot away. He can do a 30-foot vertical jump.
The spiral of death.
Also, why do they put like the two strongest people in the same cage? I think Oren's already dead, so if Oren just like died properly and then we brought him back, could he like phase through the bars?
But didn't he say once you've been sent, you can't get unsent, essentially?
I guess, but he doesn't need to send, does he?
I don't know. I don't know how this works.
They never really explain
I thought
it.
dead people should be dead, Karl.
They never properly explain it, and it's really frustrating. Because they talk about, oh, death's a bad thing. It's like, well, how come Oren comes back? We had unfinished business. What about all the other people that died? Have they not got unfinished business?
The rest of them are all chill.
It's like they really didn't, but Oren really didn't want to die. It's like, how many other people really don't want to die? Everyone.
Your sentence has been decided.
What?
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Yeah, but because you're like your HP stats so big, it's going to take like 15 shots.
We can't actually just execute you.
And I love that. It's like, we're not going to kill you, but we are going to send you to your death. So what they do is they just push you into this like crater and like, well, you'll be fine. We're not going to kill you, but we are going to push you underwater. Fuck you.
We can't kill you, so this'll do.
Next for what?
So this is so much more inhumane than just shooting me. They're just drowning me.
They keep trying to shoot us. It's not been working.
But luckily,
Floating down there somewhere, maybe.
they threw the only 3 people who can hold their breath forever underwater. So
I was about to say we were blitzball players.
yeah, if they'd have done this to Oren, Oren would have been fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But because they do it to Tidus and there we go.
Oh, that was easy, man.
Yeah, I love how they just high five each other.
Normally we're stuck underwater for half an hour. This has been easy.
Expect us to give up and die down here.
It's super harsh, isn't it?
Well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
We just want you to get tired and die.
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Nah.
Let's wait at the exit.
You'd think before they
There's an exit.
they tried to kill people this way, they would have just asked them a question. Do you like blitzball?
They're like, oh yeah, I'm great. I'm like, well, I'm the star of the Zanaka Naves. Well, we're gonna send you down the other hole.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill you this way.
Is the ransom, mister?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Yeah, murder has a way of doing that to people. A lot of people don't like it when you kill their friends. Then again, why don't you just come back?
Ever the ransom.
Clearly his dad just was too lame.
Hard-headed, hardly useful.
And of course, the bad guys are all super racist. Because he's like, oh, that's typical of a Ronzo.
I mean, one of our party members has been racist the entire time, Karl.
Yeah, and he only just learned. He's like, oh no, there's other people to be more mean to.
I'm gonna be racist to other people instead now. Thanks, Waka.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever
So this is the song everyone gets mad hype for.
Yet there is always a small chance.
This the one-winged angel.
It's not the one-winged angel of this. I still think Tazanakan is better. But it's like one of the super good just songs for the background. Oh yeah, so like Seymour's like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill my wife. Like, we need to make sure that Yuna dies, and Seymour's like, I'll do this.
Because she is my bride.
Who would have seen that coming, hey?
Wait, I will go too.
Who would have thought that this marriage wouldn't work out?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
That's the most sensible thing anyone has ever said ever.
As you
Like, would you trust a guy who killed his own father? Good point, yeah. I wouldn't trust that guy.